and welcome to the first podcast for What the Clams. My name is Clams. I'm here with my special guest, my good friend for a very long time, since we were children, old Tannerite Tanner, Tin Man Tan himself.
How's it going?
So we got a few topics we're going to look at. I know I wrote a list of random ass shit, dude. Honestly, just a bunch of random stuff to talk about. You want to start off with one of yours? What do you got? I know you've been itching at a couple of them.
Let's start off with one of yours. Like mine are.
I'm just gonna shoot some of the random ones that are kind of currently going on. Like this is a short one, so I figure we'll kind of start with that. Like this one's got to be one of the crazier ones to me, dude. That Bonnie Blue chick and taking 157 dudes in like 12-hour period. You think her mom's real happy?
I didn't use what your mama gave you, but
I don't know, dude. I saw like a 24-hour period, and I read somewhere that said like a 12-hour period. Like, bro. Like, do the math on the. That's like, dude. You think Diddy funded that one?
At least the baby oil.
Exactly,
At least the baby oil.
The baby oil had to be funded by Diddy. There had to be something like that, because how else dude? You got to dry up after that, man. Right?
You got to slip in and slide out.
Dude, you something. You're gonna lock up. I'm gonna get like fucking pink sock or something, but from the front end.
So, like, does it count? Like,
I don't know
if it's multiple holes.
Dude,
so, like,
that's a good point. Was she using like
I mean, there's multiple orifices in the human body.
That's true. You think she's trying to like cheat and use the fourth hole and shit?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I mean, if she's using all,
dude, that's just. I don't know. That's still. I know it's a wild opener for this fucking podcast, but
that's like
still.
The picture I sent you of the chick who tried to. They're experimenting, and she's like, my boyfriend tried to stick his dick through my
through my ear hole,
like from my plug, and now it's all infected and inflamed. It's like, well,
yeah, what do you think's gonna happen at that point? That one, I don't think that one's ever crossed my mind.
So I mean, if there's multiple, like, because is that even plausible though? That many,
dude, you gotta like
12 hours.
That's gotta be like a coordinated, like a fucking timed thing, bro. You gotta be like. Boom, 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 boom. Like, you gotta be like on deck, you know what I mean? Like a dick on deck.
It's like the Squid Game's a porno.
Dude, I don't know. That one's still just, to me, I don't see. That's gotta be. There's like a fucking documentary or something about it too. I'm scared to like. I'm intrigued enough to want to watch it.
At some point, I mean, if she has no regrets, like, I feel for the chick. You gotta think.
She set a world record.
I mean, you gotta be proud of something.
Gosh, that's just.
Holy fuck. But I mean, like, what if, like, you regret that afterwards?
Like, well, I mean, like Riley Reid, her whole thing, like, pull it all back and, like, all that, there's got to be a sense of, like, morality at some point of, like, am I going too far?
Yeah, like, or, like, am I going to be just this person who did this for the rest of my life? Is that what I'm going to be recognized for?
I don't know, man.
But, I mean, like if so, I mean, it sucks to suck.
Well, I mean, it paid for her to suck.
Yeah.
At least for the time being. Fuck, dude.
Hey, world records. Champions.
Speaking of champions, dude, you see that whole UFC deal with Paramount?
No, I had, like, so tell me more about that.
So, I've only done, like, very, very little, like, research into this. I do want to look at, there's, like, a video of I want to say, was it on somebody's show? Might have been Joe Rogan. But I know that Dana White went on to a podcast and was talking about what happened. And he wasn't even, like, he was caught off guard by it, too. Like, he didn't know that was the direction that the company was going to go. $7.7 billion with a B, billion, for 7 years with Paramount Plus. What that marks, though, is, I did look this up. It's crazy. So before, be a UFC fan, if you wanted to watch all the UFC pay-per-views and all that shit, you're looking at about like $1,080, like $1,100 every year. Because you got to have your ESPN Plus account. Yeah. You got to pay for the pay-per-view each month, whenever they drop and shit. Now, with it being with Paramount Plus, it's going to be like $150. So I don't know. I haven't looked into the logistics of like what if you have to still have ESPN Plus, but then it's Paramount. I don't know. I didn't look into that part, but that's a huge difference, dude. That's a massive difference. And then, of course, my ass not being with Walmart anymore, I just dropped my fucking... I just lost my Paramount Plus. I was telling my wife, should I just fucking go back? Wait, come back. I gotta watch UFC. Bring me back.
We'll go over... Like, you just go over to the Pendleton one, and I'll go over with you. We'll pay 50-50 in gas.
Yeah, we'll just sneak our way back in.
Yeah, we'll just go in, because Man, I was a cart boy back in the day.
Fuck, dude. Yeah,
That
no,
was the
that's
best
crazy.
job ever. Cart boy, I would like be gone for 3 hours. They would not even
But then you come looking for you.
nothing. And I was the night cart boy. You know, I was the last person out there, 3 o'clock in the morning. Like they'd be like going round up the carts. We're like halfway across College Place, like going, okay, here's another cart.
Jeez. Yeah, dude. We didn't even have that by the time I was there. We didn't even have like it was just the front end people. Like at night, they don't even. They're just like, hey, go get carts. Or in the morning, is most of the time they'd be like, hey, we have no carts out there, and they're all pissed off. I have to go get the carts.
Yeah, they push them backwards and stuff because in Washington you can't use a little cart dolly thing.
Yeah, what's up with that thing?
But the thing is, I was in Spokane not too long ago, and I seen them motherfuckers using
Yeah,
that thing, and I asked them about that, and they're like, no, dude, like, yeah, we use it all the time. Like, well, what role is that? I was like, okay, so it's someone who fucked up in Walla Walla, Washington, but I mean that's not too
because that machine is out there. It was sitting there
fully charged too.
up until the fucking remodel. I want to say, and then it was gone. I'm like, why did they get rid of that?
Because it's just like,
Fuck you. That's why.
yeah, it's Walla Walla. You work harder.
Fucking a.
That's why our Walmart sucks. And it's gone downhill since you left. Honestly, I'm like, fuck, man.
Dude, it's just a whole. I don't know, man. I don't even want to get into that place. That place sucks. I am so glad to be out of there,
It's like Keystone.
dude. 100%.
There's like different lines of work, but like still shitty.
That's the other thing too, bro. Is like being in recovery and trying to balance work and that. I got back from treatment, and I went in there, and I worked one day and was like, "Fuck this, I'm done. I can't do it. I ain't doing it no more, dude."
Like, I mean, that job's only worth it when you go out into the parking lot and slam like 2 beers.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like, okay, I can make it through another 2-3 hours.
And then especially, bro, like they offered me like coming back to do like just a different position, and they were pushing for me to stay as the team lead. I'm like, I ain't doing that shit. Like, because as soon as you're in management, dude, you're fucked. If I had just stayed as a normal associate, I think I would have lasted a lot longer. But like mentally, bro, it's just not worth it. At least for me.
And end up like step up there,
Yeah, dude.
walking up and down cashier aisles. But she trained me back in the day, and that was like 2013.
Yeah, dude.
Like over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude. Time passes fast. And one of the other things too, I wrote down. I mean, I know you brought this one up, but I want to talk about that mega fire, bro.
Yeah.
I was reading about. So when I first saw the video, I was like, "What?" I saw a video about it, and I was like, "Nah, what the fuck?" So I started looking into it because I knew there was a fire there, but what they were saying in the video blew my mind. So I started researching into it a little bit. Like I said, this is like I spent like 20 minutes googling shit,
Yeah,
research
in the
like,
middle of the night,
like
on your phone.
Ashley's passed out. I'm up still, fucking around my phone.
You're like turning the opposite way from her.
Yeah, I see the lights not waking her up.
Just hiding the light with your face, one eye open.
It fucking said so the fire with a mega fire, sometimes what'll happen is it start creating its own. It gets so big, it gets rated. It goes into that category of a mega fire.
Mega fire.
Yeah,
But you know, like how many mega fires?
dude, I've never heard of a fucking mega fire.
Ever.
Like this is like some fucking like Power Rangers fucking like superhero. Like we got a fucking Sharknado.
Like this fire connected with this fire and this fire and this fire.
Yeah, it's like fucking Megatron. It's fucking Voltron of fucking fires, dude.
But why didn't we hear about it?
I don't know, dude. So I heard there was a fire down there, but I didn't know like the severity of it. Then it starts saying that with this fucking fire, if once a mega fire gets to a mega fire, it can start creating its own weather. That's the part that blew my mind. So the weather, it can create clouds, right? Because he's got all the moisture and shit coming up. Which okay, I can get that. So sometimes what can happen is those clouds will create rain and can put it out, which is kind of a fucking like that's crazy to me. That's awesome. But sometimes, which is in this case, it's so fucking hot that it'll start creating like lightning and creating other
tornadoes.
Fires. Yeah, dude. Like that's crazy.
Oh yeah, well I mean like you've been out in Yuba Pine during a big giant slash fire.
Yeah.
Well, after they till a giant like an apple orchard,
Mm-hmm.
they pull up all the stumps and they put it in there, and you've seen the giant plumes of smoke that come out of there and how they whip around and everything.
You hear it. You can hear the
the whistles and everything of it. And to think that fire that small compared to like one of these giant fires,
yeah,
like if that's creating that much commotion in the air right above it, what is one of these giant fires with? I mean, copious amounts of wood and brush and
insane, dude.
everything that's burning right there.
And how hot. Because, I mean, shit, dude, we've had bonfires and shit where, like,
Melt
not even
glass
the size
bottles.
of one of, yeah, dude, like, and you can't even get within 20 fucking feet.
Yeah, like have to pull your car away for a little while because it's too hot and
I
somebody
watched
put.
homeboys' fucking car's paint peel off, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we're out there, like, had a big ass bonfire, and he parked his, I want to say it was like a little fucking Ford Ranger, got too close, dude, and it melted part of the bumper and peeled off the paint.
Oh yeah. No,
Like,
definitely.
what the fuck? Like, just, I don't know, man. I have a lot of respect for the firefighters. You know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
and the change in direction they can go, and like, how do you even fight something like that in that rural of an area where it's at, where it's so just vast and so much shit to burn? How the fuck?
And like I've known multiple people like in work camps that are multiple felons that are in prison that they will take from these work camps to go and fight wildfires.
Yeah, dude,
And,
they're all like
and
good.
it helps get them good time off, like off their time. And most of these people are like nonviolent offenders, and I mean they got caught with some drugs. Yeah, kind of a crap deal. Probably weren't doing the best in their life, but you know what?
Yeah, I think it's a good outlet. You know what I mean? Being able to giving people like that option for that, man. Because like I can't remember what the fuck it's called now. Fire Country or something. Ashley's been watching this TV show for a while. And like that's what it's about. It's like they got like this work crew, and they send them out and they go fight fires, and it allows them to be out and they can work and like earn comments, like money for commissary and shit like that while they're still in, but they're on like a light. You know what I mean? Like I like that concept. I don't know if that's like. I hope that's like a big thing. I hope they
Well,
actually like do that.
a lot of like I know that I'm pretty sure that Snake River Penitentiary
Does that?
that they have work camps that do that. I mean, I probably shouldn't say work camp. Like
It's like a work crew type.
yeah, type thing. Like these guys, they're not in the prison itself at a different place where they are still inmates. They are watched a little bit less,
Like
but they're able
minimum.
to
Yeah,
function around there in a
able to
big
actually
camp.
go out and to do things like
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
like they use them for like I mean cutting down like for slash piles. They use them
yeah,
for building roads, cleaning up trash along the highways.
yeah. Digging
Like
digging like trenches and shit for out like for the fires,
yeah,
shit like that. Yeah,
and that's a big thing down south. Like, and that was so weird when Chaz ditched me in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and I had to hitchhike and Greyhound back. Going because when you Greyhound back from there, you go like almost down to Florida and then down through like Texas and like Kansas and like well you go through like Kansas and like all the way down to the south, and you make like so many different stops.
yeah,
Seeing chain gangs,
yeah. Actual chain
actual
gangs
chain gang. I thought that was like something that like disappeared in
happened
the
so long ago.
50s and 60s. I didn't think that was a real thing still.
Yeah,
No,
it's still out there.
these dudes out there picking freaking vegetables in a field, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And the dude, like, he's like, that's a chain gang. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you're like,
Like it was such a shock. Someone coming from like, I mean, born in Idaho, lived in Oregon and Washington most of my life,
yeah,
and like, I mean, been to California. I've been all over the United States, but like most of my time in the Pacific Northwest, that was a shock.
yeah. Well, dude, like a shocker for like going outside like the Pacific Northwest for me, because I mean, dude, I've been kind of limited compared to like what you've done. I've been obviously born in Washington, grew up in fucking in Oregon, Washington, since we're on the border. Been in California plenty of times. When I've flown down to Alabama that one time, so that's about as far as I've gone. And you had like a couple of stops.
But if you're 3 days in Alabama, you pretty much
Yeah.
you know Alabama.
But dude, when I went to Vegas, was it the first time? Yeah, the first time. I drove down to California to go to my cousin's wedding. We decided to take like the more rural route because it's prettier, So we're going down through Nevada and shit, and like out through Wyoming. I barely cut through there. Like it's fucking pretty out there. That road's scary as fuck because everybody's going 80 and it's a 2-lane. But we stopped at a place and I was like, no fucking way. Like just normal looking little neighborhood, and then just keeps going like a couple of miles out to just like a cul-de-sac thing with like a parking lot, a little shed thing, like it looked like a fucking housing thing, probably where they had the fucking girls, and then this like
Shack.
yeah, like straight up like a shack, dude. And I'm like, no fuck, and it's all like big old lit up neon lights.
Was there a pool, outdoor pool?
I don't remember if there was or not.
Like that would have been like the icing on the
Dude, like I don't know. I guess it just to me, like in my head at that time, that wasn't a thing. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
I love Vegas. Like the first time I went to Vegas, I was too young to play. I was a driver doing some stupid shit. And we drove from up here to down there and drove back. Like that was that, and whew, like it was cool seeing everything, but
Yeah. But your nerves, because of what you're doing, you're
yeah, it
like,
was just like, and I mean, I think I was like 19,
yeah.
but then we went back, like when I was 24, and I had a hell of a time. Like it was great. Like I walked all over, was super drunk the entire time. Only spent 2 days there. Like gambled a bunch, didn't really do a whole. Like I walked down to Fremont,
Yeah.
went to the Strip, like the cliche,
The typical,
yeah,
the Vegas experience.
went and drove to the fucking like the big dam,
Yeah.
like fucking Hoover Dam. Well, like the last time we went there was something else, like completely different because it was my baby sister's first birthday. We're down there with her friends, my mom, my grandma, my aunt, my uncle, my wife, like everybody but my kids, pretty much. Thank God. And like it was great. I mean, we stayed there for like 5 days. Anything over 3 days in Vegas is
It gets too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
I learned that.
Like when you're sitting in your hotel room, and our hotel room was like on like the 18th floor.
Yeah, it's always something fucking way up high.
We're watching cops pull people over for fun.
Yeah.
Just standing there. And we won a bunch of money. We're going down. We're getting free drinks. We're doing all this. But the coolest place, I think, was the Mob Museum.
The what?
The Mob Museum.
Oh, what? I missed that.
Oh, it is awesome. It's probably, so if you're walking from Fremont, if you're looking towards the Golden Nugget, you pretty much just keep walking straight up and you just hit this big old building. And it's the Mobster Museum. You go in, and I mean, they have the original wall from the St. Valentine's Day massacre.
Oh, what?
With the bullet holes and everything. They took every brick and reconstructed the entire wall.
Yeah.
And it is freaking, it's spooky.
Yeah.
Like, and you're going through it. I mean, they had toys from like the 20s and all this stuff, like how like gangsters kind of influenced the media.
Yeah.
Like kids with guns, that looked like real gangster guns, Tommy guns, and like how gangsters really did influence the media, but how there's all these fake. There's like so many different exhibits, but the fake poker chip exhibit was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, because there's people that go out with metal detectors outside of Las Vegas and still find pieces of melted down old poker chips that were made of like cast aluminum or lead or something that were fake poker chips that were confiscated and melted down. Well, a bunch of the Hoover Dam itself is actually constructed with old poker chips that have been melted down from Las Vegas. Yeah.
Like to get a bunch of that material and shit.
Yeah, so they just melted down what they had. And I mean, they had so many different things in there. Like, I mean, they had like Bonnie and Clyde's, like one of their guns in there.
Dude, I fucking
crazy shit.
I don't know how the fuck I missed that one. You know what museum I went into? I missed the mob one, which kind of pissed me off. I went to the fucking porn museum.
Oh, that's pretty badass. So, I didn't go into that one.
That one, dude.
I'm with a bunch of my women folk, around like both my little sisters.
We went in there. It was like right next to the fucking, because we had to get like a Uber to go over to the fucking world's biggest dispensary.
Oh, yeah. That place is fucking wild. It's like a mall in there.
Dude, it's so big. You got the drones flying around and
like
shit.
You got walk in and there's different venues.
Yeah. That place was nice. It smelled so good, dude.
Like, there's everything in there. Like, I bought so many edibles on that trip.
People that I told you, like, I won't disclose their names just because for fucking.
You told me this story. I remember the
getting
name.
fucking stoned and never get stoned, like, bro. And then also my ass. I mean, also like being in recovery and looking back, like that's one of the funniest things when you look back on the shit you did. Bro, we're in Vegas and I was saying, like, man, I really wish I could have fucking smothered in some fucking coke. And they're like, man, it's Vegas.
It's Vegas. You get it.
I'm gonna. And they're like, dude, Clams, don't do it. And I'm like, I'm gonna watch. And they're like, whatever, dude. And I fucking see this dude who's trying to get people to go into fucking strip club, dude. I'm like, hey,
you know.
And he's like, you want to come to this party? I was like, no, I want to find something. He's like, what you trying to find? Hey, you know what I'm trying to find. He's like, what kind of favors? And I'm like, I go explain it. Walk around, you get chased down by security all over because like try to go into the bathroom, do the exchange, dude, and like they followed us and like because I'm pretty sure those guys are flagged. And, he had he like radioed somebody and like a car drove up. He walked up to it, came over, like, you know what I mean? Like it's a full ass.
These cops are built different in Vegas too. Like they come in with the battle rattle. Like they're like full vest, 2 guns. They're ready for war.
Yeah, dude. These are just like These guys were like
Just security
security
guards.
with cops. So like it would, dude. We were playing like cat and mouse with them. We finally get the shit. This motherfucker slips it in my pocket. So if we would have got caught, I would have got popped.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh man, I already gave it to you." I'm like, "Well, you mother, oh, that's slick." Yeah, he's like, "Oh, no, man, I didn't give it to you." I'm like, "Bullshit, dude. That was not my pocket." This is how we're doing this deal. So it ended up being like, there was a bit of a sketch to it. He obviously raised the price up on me and shit like that. I'm like, whatever, bro. I'm giving you this. I'm taking this. It's done.
Yeah.
Fucking, I get back to the guys, dude, and they're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why would you go fucking wandering around? Like, you're gonna get fucking killed or kidnapped. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go.
Really kidnapped.
I didn't return my ass right quick, dude. They ain't kidnap me.
Dude, I'd let someone get it. Like, you know what? Like,
What do you guys got? You guys got cool
you
stuff?
yeah, you fucking like shit. Fucking man, I watched too many survival videos.
Dude, I would have just been like, where's the party? What are we doing? But no, dude, that whole situation, bro. And then obviously after we're like, doing something, I'm like, this is not the best shit at all. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy looking back at some of that stuff. I did the same
the
thing in
fact that you
Spokane.
did it in
Vegas.
Vegas,
Yeah.
yeah, it makes it so much better.
I did it in fucking Spokane at the same time. I was driving down the street. I was like, that guy knows. Pull over
you
to this
just
bar.
know.
Yeah, dude.
Know.
And like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, that guy had some fucking good shit. Like, that guy had some really good shit.
You're gnawing on his freaking elbow.
I know, dude. He was like, I started talking to him and shit. And like, I actually ended up adding him on Snapchat and shit. So like, anytime I went to Spokane, I could just hit him up. That way I have to travel with it and stuff. He's like, no, man. He's like, I always keep that shit on me, bro. He's like, they call me fucking Cali. My name's like something else. Can't remember what the fuck he said because I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he's like, okay.
But he's like, they call me Cali with a K. He's like, because I'm fucking from California. And I was like, so why is the K? He's like, I don't fucking know. He's like, that's just what the fools ready to call me. I'm like, all right. A little white guy, dude. But like, no. The fact of like, what the fuck, man? Like, I would just roll up in a spot, scope it. Like, addicts have to have like, I mean, because like, there's the alcoholic side and then there's the addicts, like
yeah,
the drug side. And the drug side, I feel like, dude, like, we're some of the most resilient motherfuckers there is. Because, dude,
we've done too much.
Dude, so much like planning and shit just to do like pull off some small little fucking score or fucking,
oh,
you know what
I
I mean?
will.
Just
like this back in the day. That would have cost fucking $40.
yeah, dude, just a little bit of pot, dude. And like that's the crazy thing now is like
we would walk uphill 50 miles through snow,
both ways, like,
climb cliffs, just for like swag.
Yeah, just to fucking take a hit. And like, dude, now you can just go to the store, dude. Like, I can't even smoke weed no more, dude. Like, I am 100% like. Only thing I fucking do now, bro, is fucking nicotine. That's the only. I don't fucking. I haven't smoked pot. I haven't fucking done drugs. I haven't been drinking. The last time I smoked weed, I fucking like had a fucking full blown like anxiety attack, dude. Like, it's too fucking strong anymore for my ass.
This is my last year's homegrown, so
yeah,
I'm not smoking like hashish.
Dude, that shit fucked me up though, and it's mind boggling too, because like. Back in the day, like when we were flipping it and shit, you know what I mean? Back before it was legal and everything, it was like, I don't know, probably 8 to fucking 15%.
Oh yeah, if that.
That'd be like, yeah, if that. That's like probably like the best shit we had.
But then we got into like Cousin Mike's fucking like the permafrost and shit, and
yeah,
like you went from like smoking like 8 to like maybe 15% to going to like 30% THC.
Yeah,
going.
That was why it was such a fucking big hit. So anybody that got put on with that, you're gonna make money because it was the shit.
But you're making now too much money.
Now you go to the fucking dispensary, dude, and it's that all of it. Like,
I
mean, there's a bench line, I should say.
Or Oregon bud compared to Washington bud. Oregon bud far more superior.
Really?
So much superior. I could go and buy a gram of Oregon bud for $5. That will rock my socks.
Yeah.
I go buy.
I'd say the taste wise over here is better too. I did notice that because I didn't do a lot of buying over here. But when I would travel, you know what I mean? I would hit a couple of dispensaries and shit when I was still smoking and like, dude, I would get some.
And you could smell your product.
That was the thing I liked too, the way they display it, because there is all prepackaged. You know how old it is. Sometimes you get a fucking sack in Washington, bro, and that shit's just dust. Mm-hmm. Like it looks like an egg until you touch it.
It has a date on it. It's like buying a jug of milk, and you can see that it's rotten, but the date says that it's still good.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh,
yeah.
Okay, well, I guess it's still good.
Yeah.
And you know it's bad when you open a jug of milk and it goes, psst.
Yo, fuck, dude.
But like that's how like Oregon compared to Washington, but is dabs like concentrates. Oregon, I could buy
way
2
cheaper
grams.
Too.
I could buy 2 grams of fire dab. compared to 1 gram of some dab that tastes like Tyler from Washington.
Dude, yeah. See, I mean, that was the one thing I got into at the end before I was completely done, bro. I was doing that live resin shit. That shit's fucking badass. It's something different. Like, that's the one thing. I'll never dog on like weed and shit, and like even through the recovery shit. Like, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. The reason I'm not drinking is because the drinking I would lean into doing cocaine and whatever.
And not even that, just like bad lifestyle decisions.
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of mine was like, I would, I was running away from how I felt. Like, all of us are doing. Like that's the reason. But like, I believe, like I learned this while I was in the treatment center, was like the intention behind it. It's the intention of how you're using it. Because some people can just drink a drink and be done. But then there's, well, me for the instance, if I drink, I'm gonna drink at first and it's good. But then it starts turning into, oh, okay, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. Now I start feeling bad. Now I'm drinking because I'm feeling bad. Like it.
And then now I'm drinking to feel better.
Yeah,
and then I feel better. I want to keep feeling better.
Yeah, and it doesn't stop. And like I thought for the longest time I was good because I'm just binge drinking on the weekend. Like, nah, dude, it's almost worse.
Yeah, and then because you're waiting for that all week long.
Yeah, and then you start getting It's like when you really want a cigarette, dude, and you're getting snippy. You know what I mean? You're like that, but you're jonesing for alcohol, and alcohol literally like changes your molecular fucking
structure.
Yeah,
like everything in you.
Like I actually met somebody that had wet brain, dude, while I was in there, and that shit is fucking scary, bro. Like there, and then just like would stand up and just walk off. That's the thing too. Is like, so when we do this for the future, I got with Baz, because I would honestly really like doing this podcast with you, like pretty consistently.
Yeah,
I feel like, dude, you and I, we do this without having a microphone. This is just us sitting down and trying to have a format to it. Get like Baz and shit. Because the cool thing is about this thing, I'm using Riverside. All I can do is like start a thing, send him the link, he can jump in, and then it's just through there. And then he can choose to have like, I'm just gonna choose for now to not do the video. I also saw they have an editing thing on here where you could be like a panda or like do an AI like
make him fucking like,
you could
make
do like,
one of us.
You could do different things. I had this idea forever ago, bro. Like when I first came up with like I want to do a podcast, I was saying like, dude, what if I could be like, one week I look like I'm the Macho Man or like
Canadians.
Speaking of which, with South Park.
Oh God.
So what? They've only got 2 episodes out so far.
Yes, but that last episode, I loved it so much.
Dude, that's the thing we were talking about before. Fucking Parker and Stone, dude. They
don't discriminate.
No, everybody. It's fuck everybody.
Everybody's a target.
Everybody's a fucking target. Because that first one, bro. I mean, when we had that wait, I mean, it was already delayed to come out.
We knew it was going to be a rip on Trump.
Yeah,
we knew, but they went above and beyond.
I'm just surprised they haven't dropped the Diddy thing, dude.
Oh, they're getting like
that's got to be coming.
Oh, it
has to.
They're building up for that. That's got. I wonder if that's what they're going to end with, and then because they just got signed like. How much? Like 1.7 bill or something?
Dude, the whole piece with
for another 50
Paramount.
episodes.
The piece with Paramount and Jesus.
Like, shut up! We're gonna get canceled.
Eat the fucking bread. Everybody South Park, just shut the fuck up.
Like that was gold. Like it was awesome. But what made it so much better was the White House reply to it. And like that was the worst thing that like in American history. I think like that has to be like top 10.
Dude, it's great.
It is great. Oh, I mean,
the White House comments on fucking.
They were mad, and like they were mad about it.
Hey, relax, guys.
See, that would have made it so much better if Trump would have came out and was just like, and like it was like, guys, like in front of everybody like that after that episode, and be like, haha, that was a good joke, good job, guys, like you got me, that was funny.
Well, we can take tiny dick thing, like the whole episode is so fucking funny,
and the AI live commercial.
That part had me dead, dude.
When I watched
Ashley was like, is that really fucking? How'd they get him to do it? I'm like, it's AI, man.
And the thing is, it was too realistic.
It's because I think what they did was they just AI cropped his face, and they did like a fucking. I think that was a real person.
It had to have been.
It had to have been a real person doing it. And they AI cropped his face or something.
Like one, like the finger at the end, like for the tiny dick, the finger that pops up. I am Donald Trump, and I endorse his message, or whatever the hell it says. Like his penis may be small, but his love for us is very, very large. In other countries, you get shot for shit like
You
this.
get killed.
Like
North Korea?
you're done. Yeah, you and your entire family, you're done. You're and if they don't kill your entire family, they're slaves. They're working for the regime for the rest of their lives and
So,
castrated.
what is the guy's name too? The Cartman is like,
Charlie Kirk.
yeah.
Yes, but
Mom, I'm masturbating.
like I love how they did all that too, because I've watched quite a few Charlie Kirk videos, and I'm not a fan of his, but like, some of the debates and some of the people that go up to debate against him are just, you can't
Not
get better.
qualified.
Like, I mean, yeah, this is why America is failing, but like, holy
Fucking
shit, like this is
Cartman
great.
with fucking Clyde though.
Yeah, but Charlie Kirk's like reply was great.
Yeah.
He laughed about it. Like,
What did he say?
Like when Clyde does the water bottle thing, like when he like picks up the water bottle and he goes, "That is so like that is me." Like, I do that a lot. Like, and he's like, I laughed at the episode. I thought it was funny. So he like,
It's like a rite of passage to get fucked, and like if you're popular and if
And-
South Park trashes you, bro,
that's a good thing.
you're a fucking
You're a legend.
you're big enough for South
Yeah.
Park to talk about.
You're like Scuzzlebutt.
It's like oh my god, what's her name when they did the fucking Ozempic commercial? But like she took it with stride, like honestly, she took it like a champ.
Because I mean,
That's pretty fucked up.
it is hella fucked up, but
can't believe it,
I love, because I'm a bigger dude. I'm a chunky dude. I love my big ladies too. Don't get me wrong. People are who they are, but that was fucking hilarious.
That was fucking gold. Well, fuck, what's the goddamn talk show where Lizzo went on and it's Johnny Knoxville?
Oh god,
She
is it
sits down.
cake?
Is this cake?
Yeah, he's like, yes. And he takes a bite of it. Oh my god, Johnny Knoxville has like one of the top people I want to meet.
Dude, why did Johnny Knoxville turn into celebrities turning into people? Johnny Knoxville looks like a old lesbian lady. Why does John Cena now look like fucking Ernest? Or like the Ernest Scared Stupid and like
Why does John Cena look like Johnny Knoxville's husband now?
fuck, dude. And like why is fucking Marilyn Manson turning into Nicolas Cage? Have you seen his ass? Why is he
Yeah.
turning into Nicolas Cage?
And why does Jenna Ortega not have eyebrows anymore?
Dude, she looks fucking scary.
It's like a new fad or something to like bleach your eyebrows, is what I heard.
Well, dude,
I don't know if
that's
maybe
her
they're
cheeks
shaved.
are sunken in because I'm pretty sure she's taking out fucking like, I don't know if it's exactly Ozempic, but like, same thing as, I know you don't listen to country music, but
But I listen. I mean,
okay, but like,
listen to all music.
Lainey Wilson has this song,
Yeah, I've heard it.
dude, she had a fucking dump truck of an ass. She started taking Ozempic, bro, like,
Now she got the mud flaps on the dump truck.
it's all straight. It says like, never fucking forgive Ozempic for what they took for us. Like, bro, like,
You
dude,
know.
I'm talking like here to like there. How?
Ozempic, like those are drugs that like, how long have these been on the market? And people are just taking them.
And it's supposed to be for people on like diabetes and
But
shit.
like some of the side effects, like because I watch a lot of like Tubi. Like it's free TV, you can download it and shit, and you watch free movies.
It's like
there's
fucking
commercials.
It's like fucking UPN or whatever, not UPN. What the fuck was that free ass shit we used to watch back in the day on ghetto ass TV?
Yes, and then, like there's movies for free, but there's commercials.
Yeah.
Well, like there's commercials for certain medications, and it lists the side effects, and it's like, I'd rather have AIDS. Like
Make
there's,
out
like,
anal bleeding. Your
yeah,
eyes might explode.
yeah, brain tumors. Like, I mean, this can cause like a 75% chance of causing testicular cancer. Well, you know what? I like my balls. Like, they're fine right here.
And they're gone. Like what?
Like, no, I'm not Randy. I don't want to bounce around like a hippity hop. Like, that's not my thing.
That might be somebody else's thing, but it's definitely not
It's
my
not
thing.
mine. That just sounds painful. But like, one of the things that they always say, if you are allergic to this medication, do
Don't
not take it. How the fuck are you supposed
I
to
said
know if
that.
you're allergic to the medication without taking it?
I've said that since I was just saying this the other day to Ashley. What the fuck kind of fucking statement is that? Oh, I'm allergic to it, but I just keep taking it.
Yeah, like, and it's like, but like, if you're allergic to it, stop taking it. How are you supposed to know if you're allergic to it?
If you don't take it.
If you don't take it, like, you have to have a reaction to know that you're allergic to something. I mean, Unless you like, there's a byproduct in it that they're like, oh yeah, this causes
like
this.
indicator where you know, like, hey,
Yeah.
take this.
But if it's nothing that you've ever taken before,
Dude,
how are you supposed to know?
like,
Oh shit, my toe fell off.
yeah, I don't understand that one. I never have, and I never will. But I think it's just a legality thing. It's kind of like the fucking
They
having to
have to
put
say it.
caution hot on coffee cups.
Because
Because
that
that,
douchebag from McDonald's
yeah,
dropped coffee in his lap and burned his pee-pee.
yeah. I thought it was a lady.
Well, it might have been a lady. She burned cuckoo. I don't
She
know.
burned herself and then sued them for millions, dude.
Oh yeah, but it's McDonald's.
Yeah.
Chris, fucking McDonald's up in Seattle. He's like, dude, I should have never left. Fucking, I was making hell of money up there. I'm like, working at McDonald's. He goes, oh yeah, I was fucking manager up there, and dude, I was making like $34 an hour. I was like, fuck, bro. And this is like back in the day when like $34 was
Like, actually meant something. Now, $34, you can at least buy milk.
maybe,
Fuck, dude.
maybe milk and eggs.
Dude, that's like the one fucking hookup I got right now is my kid's mom, bro. She coming through clutch. She's like, hey, I got eggs for you. I'm like, fucking.
She's a chicken farmer.
Dude, they got a shit ton of chickens, dude. They got a shit ton of chickens. Dude, the kids got them all named.
God damn it! What happens when they eat Benny?
Fuck,
Please tell me there's a chicken named Benny.
They don't have one named Betty that I know.
God damn it! Tell them they need to make a chicken named Benny.
I'll tell Cash. He'll do it.
Do it and then put a little blue collar around him and I'll sneak over him. We're eating Benny tonight. No, I would never do that. So my dad's dad was a fucking character. One of his wives back in the day. Fucking yeah, so one of my dad's wives, he was living with them. My dad was like an older teenager in his early 20s, fucking up probably. You know my dad. Well, like, or maybe it was his cousins or something. Fucking yeah, my family's weird. We're kind of from Idaho and Missouri and shit. Like, they had a cow named Brownie. It was this little brown cow. Brownie like either fell and broke its leg or got sick. You know what happened? Like, you know, something happened. This fucking cow had to get.
It's time.
Yeah, he needed to get gone.
By the time you got.
My dad and my grandpa, I'm pretty sure it was my dad's ex-wife, or my dad's ex-wife and her kids. Well, they're fucking eating steak that night, and they're like, "What's the? Oh, this tastes really good." And my dad's just like, my grandpa's looking at my dad, going, "Shut up, don't
Shut
say
the fuck up, don't say it."
Do it. These kids are like, I mean, farm raised, like 11, 12 years old, probably, if that. Like, my dad's like older teenager.
Yeah.
How's it feel eating Brownie? Yeah, no, like kids spitting out their food, like throwing tantrums, like
ruining dinner right quick.
I love my dad.
I'm always out there like fucking with the cows, dude, and I'm like, man, I gotta start getting like an emotional attachment to these fucking cows.
They're like big fucking dogs, bro.
Dude, if I turn the lawnmower on, they come running. Because when I had the bagger, I was throwing it over the fence for them because the landlord was like, yeah, throw it out there, maybe they'll eat it. They fucking love it, dude.
I got some shit that they'll really like.
If they hear the 4-wheeler, they know like if the landlord's coming, he's gonna toss them out some corn or something. They fucking come running, and I'm like, I can't. I was starting to name them and shit. I'm like, no. I'm not gonna give them names. I'm just gonna call them by their tag number. Because if I don't, because I know when he heard, he straight told me.
That's like some Lilo and Stitch ass shit, you know, an experiment 626.
One's 341, and there's 21 and 341, and that's all I'm gonna call them.
You ever thought about like changing their numbers? Like switching them?
Dude, I got one of them. I got one of them to finally let me pet it, like give it food and like put my hand out real slow, and he's like, you know what the fuck?
Just grab it by the nose and grab the electric fence so it doesn't shock you, it shocks it.
I fucking touch his nose, dude. I swear to God, it did like a wheelie, dude.
Oh God, it fucking touched me.
We got into a conversation yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Trying to figure out what the fuck is the difference between an alpaca and a llama.
I think like they're from different regions. I think it's like really
they're pretty much
one's bigger and one's smaller.
That's pretty much it.
Like one produces more.
Dude,
I think alpacas.
They're both North American camels. It's essentially they're North American camels.
Fucking, I found a camel tooth, a fossilized camel tooth in the Walla Walla River.
Now, okay, I got questions. How the hell do you know specifically it's a camel tooth?
Because we took it to the Whitman mission, fucking see if it was something fucking weird, and they're like, oh yeah, it's camel tooth, they find them all the time. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, apparently we had camels.
What the
they lived in the fucking mountains. They weren't desert animals either. They like lived on the coastal fucking, in the mountains and shit. They're like super big too, but their main predator were giant sloths. Like bear sloths or some fucking weird ass. Like, just fucking... those things are fucking scary. You know, like You got to think a bear that could run on all fours and on two legs at the same time, like an anteater looking at his fucking face. Fucking.
Dude, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I was sitting there, like, just staring at, like, a fucking bird or some shit. Smoking a cigarette outside. I'm like, man, just imagine, like, because they're saying now, like, dinosaurs more or less had, like, feathers and shit. It'd be, like, more like a fucking ostrich and, like, emu. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
Like a cassowary and shit. Fuck that.
Well, they found this fucking mastodon, so like a woolly mammoth, like a bigger woolly mammoth, and they found it like in like the full body and everything. They're thinking that with the way the bone is structured and everything is pulled apart and everything, there's no other way that it could not have been cut apart by human being.
Like, we were
And
definitely
this
hunting
is
them.
and this is 130,000 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, way before, like over twice as.
Yeah, because it had to have been at least some form of, like, caveman, some.
Yeah, but like they were like, how it was butchered and everything like that. But and then now they're also looking at things like there's this desert. I think it's in the Andes or something. There's like the Gobi Desert or something. Like, I can't remember exactly what it is.
we're not we're not
But
geographically fucking
yeah,
sound.
yeah, really not. I'm pretty sure it's in South America somewhere or something. But it's this like desert where there's these footprints and they're humanoid footprints but bigger. Well, there's also footprints of the giant sloth in the same sand, fossilized, and they run for like 6 miles, right? Like the giant sloth is chasing like this humanoid creature, and then they just end. Well, now they're thinking maybe they weren't being maybe the thing wasn't chasing the humanoid, or the humanoid wasn't chasing the giant sloth.
They're like,
Maybe they were running from something big,
yeah,
the big meteor, the big,
yeah,
or like maybe
or
like the big frost, or
or a
like
fucking volcano.
or something like that. Like what's going on today? I mean,
Yeah,
we're getting ready for
dude,
a giant eruption.
Mr. fucking Kuchar. Remember him in fucking
Oh
Central,
yeah,
dude?
fucking that guy had no neck.
Well, I love that guy though because he's like,
He
I'm
was
probably
smart.
not going to be allowed to fucking teach you after this year, but my fucking goal is to teach you kids to be aware of what's going to happen because I don't give a fuck what they want me to teach you. I want you to know the truth. And I'm like, what the fuck? You mean I caught the fuck off guard? Was it 7th grade? Like,
Yeah, Mr. Kuchar was fucking. He was smart.
dude, but his whole thing is like, look, I want to show you these things. He's like, yeah, he straight up told us, like, this is not supposed to be a part of your curricular shit. Like, this is supposed to be, I'm supposed to teach you this shit. I'm pretty sure you guys know this. I'll give you a rundown of this. Now I'm going to teach you this. And was teaching us, like, historically, they can carbon date and prove that we've gone through, like, these shifts and the magnetic poles flip.
Yeah.
And around those times, or when, like, the last time was, like, Pangea and shit.
And the last time the ice caps, like the polar freaking axis, everyone started seeing northern lights in the sky.
And we're fucking seeing them here. When we and Ashley just talked about this, there's all these things we used to never see them ever. Like when we were kids, dude, you could see the Milky Way so well. I don't know if that's just because the shit's dissipating, the light pollution, but like you go away from the mountains and it's still not nearly as vivid.
Either that or we're getting older and our eyes are going to shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I remember, I remember, I know exactly what you're saying. Like you used to be able to go up in the mountains and you would be able to like, holy crap, see that.
Like it was like it would light the fucking sky up.
And I remember being a little kid and being up at my family's cabin in Donley, Idaho. And it was like after a big sunburst or something, and we saw the northern lights for the first time. And I mean, we saw green and red and purple, and it was. And my dad telling me, "I've never seen this before up here." He's like, "This is the first time I've ever seen the northern lights."
Yeah.
And me thinking in my head, so this isn't normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even, I mean, I must have been like 6, 7 years old, if that.
Yeah.
Because I was a little kid. I mean, so yeah, I was actually probably more like 5 or 6 when that happened, and him saying that, I was like, oh, so this isn't normal. And it's escalated.
Yeah, dude. Also, the same thing is like with the, like our snows and like our winters and our summers here. Like I remember getting up like in 100 and shit, but like it gets up. Hasn't been nearly as bad this year, but like
the weather's been weird this year.
Yeah, it's almost like kind of, I don't know. It's like a fast change, but it's not not as harsh. Cause like I remember like when I was a kid, dude, there'd be like years where we had like 2-3 feet of snow all winter, and now it's mostly just like ice now.
Ice, and if you even get snow.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is too, especially being out in like a farming community, them launching that dry ice all the time and breaking up clouds, those cloud busters, that can't be good for fucking
Oh no.
for the environment, bro.
And they use them also for like scaring birds off of grapes. They use them for all sorts of crap.
Yeah, they got those air cannons and shit.
I used to see what happens when you drop a pound of flour down in one of those. Oh, dude, it's awesome. It looks like a mushroom cloud, man. It's like boom. Yeah, I remember when they first started putting those in at Browns. And my dad, he was doing this. He was doing this job for like the Hudson Bay Company, doing the ditch thing,
Yeah.
ditching and shit, going and checking the fish ladders. When we see these dudes out there bucket, and we're like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" Like, we're driving the ditch, going to clean out this clog, and I'm riding around with my dad, like just being a little shit, you know. End of summer, I'm getting ready to go back to school. Fucking, I was starting Miss Gibbons class that year, third grade. Fucking, oof. And they're like, we're gonna see what happens when if we put a bunch of flour down in this. And my dad's like, all right,
Send it.
not my property.
Fuck.
Fucking, where is it? Fucking driving by, we're gonna see what the fuck is up. He goes, by the way, fucking, you guys hear any bangs or anything? Fucking, don't worry about it. Fucking, I've seen a couple rattlesnakes over here. Fucking, so my dad's like, let him know. Fucking, I got my pistol on me. They're like, oh yeah, no problem. We've seen a bunch over in the fucking blackberries over here, and we fucking hit them with the shovels earlier. My dad's like, cool. All yours. And this cloud, it was just like a perfect freaking smoke circle with a freaking mushroom cloud shooting through it. It was awesome.
That's fucking dope. And I would do that. I'm not gonna lie.
See, I want to see what would happen if you put like a couple keg cups fucking down in there full of freaking paintballs. Launch them a couple miles or something. It's like that episode of Malcolm in the Middle where freaking the older brother Francis comes back and they're launching shit off the freaking roof.
Off the roof, yeah.
And, like they're like launching eggs, dirty diapers,
Whatever the fuck they get their hands on.
Like dog crap. Holy shit. And, like, I remember watching that with like my parents, and they're like, "Oh, that's fucking hilarious." If I would have done that as a kid, I would have been done.
You know what? On the roof, just you know what I've always wanted to do since I've seen it is in Workaholics when they have the fucking dollar bill on the road and there's a turd in it. So he reaches down, is walking by to grab it. Poop dollar! I want to fucking do that.
I got the perfect. It's flat up there, dude.
Just sit up there, dude. Poop dollar! Get the cops call.
Why? There was a dollar floating by and a dog took a shit on it.
I don't know, dude.
Poop dollar.
Dog shit on a dollar, dude.
Like, what are you gonna do? Trespass me from my own property? Fuck off. Oh my god, Calvin, fucking like Dylan, everybody, fucking Peter's creep. We're all partying up on me and Rissa's balcony, fucking on Division Street, fucking way back in the day. And like we're getting rowdy. We're blasting music up there, and we're right on Front Street. Like kitty corner from fucking Pioneer Park, Aviary, just being stupid. All underage, fucking just drinking, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, flicking them off the balcony. Well, someone like pulls up and like throws something at the death cruiser. And so like me, Calvin, Dylan are like, oh fuck you, dude. Well, here comes a cop and pulls up behind the death cruiser. And Calvin's like, oh fuck. Like so we're like there's like 10 or 12 of us just like in the living room, fucking sliding glass doors open on the balcony, like all kind of down. And cop, hey, what are you guys doing up there? Nothing. He's like, hey, we got a report that some people were doing like stupid shit around here, being loud. Calvin's like, no, but somebody did just throw something at my freaking van down there. And he goes, oh, is that what that is? He goes, I thought it came out of your car. And he goes, no, someone drove by and threw it at him. So like a couple of us gave him the finger and like yelled like fuck off and shit. And they drove by, but that's about it. Cop, all right, sounds good. And I'm like, they literally just let this dude with a padlock through his nose and wearing like leather freaking sleeveless cut off tattoos all over him. I love Calvin.
I still love though when the fucking the Death Crew logo got left on the old Pizza Hut, and the city of Walla Walla fucking claimed it as the fucking Hatchet Gang.
That is so fucking stupid. That actually, we laughed. There was a lot of people who laughed at that. Some people got mad at me. We were just like, dude.
The Hatchet Gang will fucking whoop whoop now.
Fucking down at the river when it got sprayed, like tagged, like the Death Crew sign got tagged down there. And like we're like, there was a bunch of youngsters that did it. Like we're all there, but they were just like trying to show off, and it's just like, dude, it's not even like about that. It's not even a gang. Like,
what are you guys doing?
Yeah, it's just like, but we're like, cool, fuck it, like whatever. This is our swim hole now. Fuck it. And like we made the fucking newspaper. It's just like, That was so not what we wanted to be recognized for.
No.
Now, like they go in, they know what when they take a picture of like some of my tattoos, they're like,
See
"That's
it.
Death Crew." What the fuck? Like, how the fuck you guys know that?
Who told you?
Like, I haven't been to jail, but damn, yeah.
All right, brother. Well, for the first one, I think we'll call it. We'll bring it back up. We'll get some more material to fucking run through. Get tangented off like we always do.
I gotta finish this documentary on freaking Antarctica.
Dude,
Like,
yeah, we
dude,
gotta get into that one. I still want to know.
I'm pretty sure that's like the original cradle of life. I don't think like it was in Africa. I think it was Antarctica. And if you bring up Google Earth, like if you look at the satellite pictures of fucking like the tip of South America to the tip of Antarctica,
Tip to tip.
tip to tip, like there is like major ridges, like mountains right between them, underwater ridges. If there's a little bit less water, if the ice caps were fucking polar back in the day, like an ice age,
You'd be a pass.
yeah, you'd be able to walk straight through there.
They found a lot of weird fucking artifacts. Like they've been finding a lot of weird artifacts from like the other side of the world and other places. Where like they had to have done trading or something along. You know what I mean?
Trading or traveling, that's
Yeah.
well, and that takes both. So.
Well, maybe we'll dive into that.
That'll
We'll
be
do some
next
more rabbit hole searching.